Most people would probably associate John Smith's with the Grand National. After all, it's been the title sponsor for the past 2 years. Whilst the going had been good to firm, there was a small problem. John Smith's is a no-nonsense brand of the people, and whilst millions tune into the Grand National each year, research showed that the average punter had no means of getting more involved in the event other than by betting or taking part in an office sweepstake.
Who wants to bet an extra winner, lads?
Which one and how much on the charity? Charity races.
Because of this, MediaVest decided to add depth to the sponsorship and offer involvement to consumers. The aim was to give the brand greater prominence in pubs and boost off-trade sales. Research showed that while 63% of men in the UK follow the highs and lows of football, only 21% have an interest in horse racing, which isn't that surprising when less than 2% of men in Britain have ever ridden a horse. So the challenge for MediaVest, therefore, was to bring the Grand National to the people. And so, the John Smith's People's Race was born. The John Smith's People's Race was devised to extend the brand's investment to a wider audience, and so members of the public were invited to take part as a jockey in a pre-Grand National charity race at Aintree in front of 150,000 spectators. Many would apply, but only 10 would be given the chance to actually take part in the race. The run-up to the event was frantic for MediaVest, involving liaison with Aintree, the organisation of training facilities, and negotiations with the broadcaster, the BBC. The Mirror newspaper also came on board as a media partner, providing access to over a third of the John Smith's core target audience, resulting in over 3,500 entries to the People's Race within the first week.
Now, it looks like they're starting to make a line.
Within 1 month, the concept was realised. And they were under starters' orders.
And they're off and racing.
The results were outstanding. The Mirror partnership, which generated the entries, delivered an additional value of 88% over and above the investment. And full editorial integration reinforced the high consumer interest of the property.
The fact that the Mirror was so willing and so eager to get involved with the event from an editorial perspective was especially pleasing.
The activity also achieved a massive 5.3 million internet hits through content, including blogs, videocasts, diaries and reviews. A captivating story was provided for the wider public so that they could live the experience from the perspectives of the 10 runners. Most importantly, the wider media landscape embraced the concept too. The BBC featured the run-up to the John Smith's People's Race over the preceding months on their sports sites and on regional radio stations. The actual race was broadcast live on BBC One to 1.6 million non-commercial viewers, and overall exposure extended well beyond the BBC, with regional and national papers celebrating the public's entry into the race. Sky Television even developed a 1-hour documentary about the emotional journey of the participants.
I'm really sorry, but I think you're going to have to go to Aintree on the 14th.
Research shows that following the 2007 Grand National, 23% of John Smith's target audience was aware of the People's Race, with 12% having avidly followed the build-up prior to race day.
We're very pleased with the results actually. Brand share over the whole period of the campaign increased by over 25%. In addition, our off-trade share doubled year on year to over 40%, so obviously we're delighted.
The end result was a total media value of more than £1.4 million, proving that not only had an existing sponsorship been revitalised, but the greater consumer involvement had a commercial outcome. John Smith's wins by 3 clear lengths.
1, 2, 3.
It was over too quick. It was much too quick. I want to do it again.